Simon.
Erik, you've got one prolific Dutch scorer for Manchester United sat on the bench with you. What's it like to have Joshua Zirkzee potentially start his career in the same way on this run?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he's Dutch or English or Russian or whatever, or South America. It's Manchester United. Manchester United player, and is very good for a striker coming into Manchester United and to score the winning goal in his first game. I remember last season when Rasmus Højlund in his first game scored a goal, and we were all waiting on the halfway line, VAR, and after 2 minutes they came to the conclusion the ball was slightly over the line, and then it took long, and it was so frustrated. And for him, it's very pleasing, very happy for him, and that will encourage him, that will give him belief for the fans, for everyone. It's a very good start.
What was the specific thing that made you want to sign him?
There were more. He has some attributes we didn't have, and he showed it. But where he's very good in is linking up combinations, and we have some good ball playing offensive players, so they can take benefit from this. But that is what I wanted to say is he has to arrive in the box and to score goals, because the main attribute from a striker is score goals, and he did. And if it's then the winner, then it's very pleasing for everyone.
Hi Erik. Joshua obviously was on holiday in Los Angeles, and the team were training in Los Angeles. What was the thinking in terms of the planning of integrating him into the team by him coming to Carrington and not training in LA? Was it just because of his Euros?
Yeah, we looked to everyone individual. What is the right program? And he had an injury at the end of his career in Bologna. Then first he wasn't selected, and I think it was due to that injury that they didn't select him for the Euros, but then dropped a player out, and they selected him. He came from his holiday, and and then after the Euros we decided he has to build up his fitness, and he had some deficits there, and he has had an individual program to build his fitness and then to bring him into the team training.
I know it's a separate matter after a good win, but Jadon Sancho wasn't in the squad tonight. What's the reason behind that?
First of all, we need squad depth. It will be a season survival of the fittest, but I can only put 20 players in the squad. I have to make choices, and then Jadon was in the week, had ear infection, and he was not 100% fit for this. He could play, but if you then can make choices, that made the choice that we choose, and we preferred other players on the bench. But that can change, and that will change definitely in the season, where we have to rotate, because we can't play every game with the same. You see already today how important subs are, so we need also the right bench and the right balance. And sometimes it's frustrating for the player, but it's about the team, it's about the club, and then there will be more players who will be in this position. But then we expect them to fight for the club. We have so many games to play, and everyone will have his minutes, and then you have to prove it.
Rob.
Erik, were you getting worried that the goal might not come at all, that it might be one of those days, because you created quite a lot in the first half and in the second half, and just couldn't find the net?
No, I think so. One space what we have to fill is to kill in the box, and we saw it in the friendlies. We saw it last week against City. Well, we create enough chances and not to wait for a late winner, and so we could have be earlier in a winning position, and we have to be more composed, and we have to execute for in front of the goal.
What do you put that down to, those missed chances? Because like you just said, it happened in the game against Liverpool in America, it happened at City. Is there a particular reason why?
No, but it's also maybe that is the start of the season. That players have to come into full speed, and we have enough players in the squad who have scoring abilities, and most important is we created chances.
One at the back. Yeah.
Erik, despite the miss today, Alejandro has looked lively after coming off the bench the last 2 games. Can you explain a little the reasoning why he's starting on the bench?
Who?
Alejandro Garnacho.
Garnacho. Why?
Yes.
Yeah, that is, so I explained about Zirkzee and also Alejandro. When you see his background, last game was FA Cup final, and then he played Copa America, but he played only one game. Then he had his break, and he needed a break. We couldn't bring him into the tour. From fitness-wise, probably that was the best choice, to be in the tour, to work on his fitness. But after a long season, especially a young player, he needed a break. So he came late into pre-season. And then we have some players in the wide areas who performing in this moment very, very well. And so that's why he started from the bench. But yeah, I think it's the same story I just explained about Zirkzee, about Jadon Sancho. Counts also for Garnacho. He will have his minutes, he will have his start, definitely. So that will come in the coming weeks, months.
Last question, Richard.
Hi, Erik. Just want to ask about Casemiro. What did you think of this performance tonight? And is the idea that he plays more of an attacking role this season than last year?
No, but a midfielder has to defend, has to attack. And I think everyone knows Casemiro is also a brilliant passer. And I think his performance all over was very good. Exactly what we expect from him. Good organizer, very good interceptions, good in duels, but also he's a good linker, he's a good passer.
Okay, thank you.